Hey, this is Mindy Bartlett. These are 30 days of helpful internet marketing tips, day 3. If you've missed the other 2, I have the link in the description for the other 2 videos, but go ahead and subscribe below so that you can get the other tips for all the other days that are coming up. These are tips to help you simplify your approach to creating an internet marketing business. Took me 3 years to figure this out, and now I'm passing this information along. I'm going to say right now, and I'll say a couple other times, if you want to use what I use, it took me forever to find it. It has totally revolutionized the way that I make money online, and it's really made it possible and made it easy for me. So if you're interested, click the link below the video. Otherwise, let's go. Day 3. So yesterday, I talked about simplifying your plan. That really it just comes down to 3 C's. 3 C's are needed for making money online. And one of those was create traffic. That's number 1 of the 3 C's. You have to create traffic. If you want to sell or promote anything and make any money online, you need people to see that you're trying to do that. Now, a lot of people try to do a lot at once. And here is my suggestion. Pick one. I'm going to give you a couple options right now. Create traffic either using Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest, or YouTube videos and Vimeo, or blogging. Now, let me explain all of these. Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, I put those all together because those are all kind of using similar methods of communicating with people, making friends, and making connections that way. However, I do not advise that you try to create traffic using Facebook and Twitter at the same time. You might be able to use Pinterest and Facebook together right off the bat just because Pinterest is pretty simple. But if I were you, I would pick one. Why? Because ultimately you want to get good at using one of these traffic sources. You want to really understand it. You want to know how it works. You want to know how to get seen, and part of this is going to be a learning process. And so rather than splitting your time between 2 of these things, I really would focus on one of them if I were you. I personally just use YouTube and Vimeo because I love creating videos and I'm good at it, and I've gotten really good at SEO, and so I'm not going to spread myself too thin. I'm not going to put a little bit here and a little bit of my time there. I focus it all on one thing. Now, the blog is something you can use in conjunction with any of these. The blog is a way to create material, and then the Facebook, the Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube are ways to share it. So the blog is definitely something you can use to express yourself and then share it using YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest, like I said. So I do use the blogging in conjunction with YouTube. It might be that I create a video, let's say, or excuse me, a blog post on running, and then I'll create a video to go with it and say, hey, this is a real example. I've just gotten into running. I'm now getting better at it. I actually got a bumper sticker and called myself a runner. So here's my video telling you that you can go to my blog and read about how I did it. So that's a way to use 2 of them in conjunction, but I would not use more than 2 of these together, and I mean like blog and Facebook, blog and Twitter, blog and YouTube, and maybe use Pinterest as well since it's sort of a simple platform. Okay, so here's the key. I'm straight to the point. I don't want to take your time. Pick 1 or 2 of these methods to get traffic, period. Do not try to become expert at all 3 of them. You don't need to, and guess what? You're not going to become an expert at all 3 of them in a manageable amount of time. Next, put in focused daily effort. This is the difference between something being a hobby and something being a business. If you truly want this to become your business, you need to put in focused daily effort. I call it FDE, and it is the cornerstone of how I run my business. Avoid distractions. Once you find a system that you jive with, that you believe in, that you believe will make you money, avoid any other distractions. No more looking around and trying different programs. Get down to work, to opt out of every other list, and get going. And that was what the first video was essentially about. And the second video was about simplifying your approach. There are 3 C's. There are 3 things you need to do. Today I discussed creating traffic with you. Tomorrow I will talk about capturing leads. I'm really boiling this down for you. It is not challenging, but there are many distractions and you have to put in the effort. If you can do that and simplify your approach, you can make money online. So why do so many people fail, right? Here you go. These three things get in their way. Lack of focused daily effort. Come on, it's like anything else. Unless you're willing to put in the time and the effort, it's not going to work. So if you could honestly ask yourself, am I for real? Am I truly in this to make a difference, to make money, to find financial freedom, to be able to stay home and make this a full-time living? If the answer is yes, then this is for you, but you have to put in the focused daily effort. Patience. It doesn't happen overnight. This is the real deal. This is a real marketing system that I'm talking to you about. And honest marketing systems are not make money overnight, sit back, relax, and don't lift a finger and the money comes to you. Those aren't real things. Those do not exist. Those are just ploys to get the internet marketers are using to get your money. And lastly, distraction, and that is the biggest one. There are so many new shiny things that sound awesome and people have these so-called proof that it works. Get down to business, find a proven system, and get to work. So if you're interested in growing your business, this is how you do it. There are my twins telling you to get started now. If you want to see what I use, click below that arrow. There's a link somewhere down there and you can see exactly how I make all of my money online. I finally found something that works. It's simple. I don't have to question whether it's the real deal. Now I have proven that it is the real deal. And so that's what I do. I'd love to help you out. I know the frustration of searching and searching and trying to find something. So I'm here to simplify it. Subscribe so that you can watch the rest of these videos and let's make you some money.